All right, guys, I'm going to teach you how to make a kick butt like list. First things first, we're going to go step by step. Number one, you want to let your customer know that there's one more part to the presentation. And it's your favorite because it's really, really fun. Number two, you want to emphasize that if Cutco were free, what would they get? Guys, one of my favorite lines, I would jot this one down. If Cutco was falling from the sky, handles first, of course. Aha. Which pieces would you grab before your neighbors? If Cutco was falling from the sky, handles first, of course. Which pieces would you grab before your neighbors? What are they telling you? They're telling you all the pieces that they liked, that the pieces that they see themselves using. And I know, number three, guys, instead of flipping through a book, obviously you're going to be showing that slide on your viewcutco.com with all of the knives laid out. That's what you want to be showing. You also, number four, want to be pleasantly suggestive. Mrs. Jones, can I recommend something? Based off of what you told me earlier, you guys said that you have a watermelon once a week during the summer, and I noticed that you didn't have a butcher knife on your order. I would really recommend getting a butcher knife. You're going to use it a ton. How many did you want to add on? Miss Jones, you mentioned that you guys barbecue every week over the summer. And I noticed that you didn't put on a master carving set on the order. Let's go ahead and add a master carving set. You're going to use that a ton over the summertime. And also Thanksgiving. And also any big family dinners. That's used so often. You can also use it to cut that pineapple if you want, Miss Jones. The carving fork is going to hold down the pineapple, and then you can just go at it. Number five, make sure that you as the representative writes the list. I always put it on like a whiteboard for the customer to see. Number six, guys, make sure you shoot for 10 plus items. Like, yes, you see the knives, but then also add on after the knives. Are the shears on there? Are the gadgets on there? Make sure you add on everything. Build it big. The bigger you build it, the bigger you sell. Number seven, don't be afraid to suggest big items like flatware and cookware. You never know. I remember when Lindley was selling her first, her order with the ultimate set with steak knives. The customer saw the flatware on the photo and they're like, what's that? And they wanted it just because out of the fact that they needed new flatware. Took the order from $2,700 to $3,700, like this. Just because if she didn't show it, she wouldn't sell it. What do you want to do now? You want to make it look nice. Guys, your like list needs to look presentable. So follow this format and you'll be good to go. Do this on a whiteboard. You can write down Mrs. Blank's like list, Mrs. Jones like list. You're going to put all the items. Boom, 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 boom. You want to add it all up. You want to tell them what they're getting for free. If you don't know what they're getting for free, you can call your manager and we'll tell you what to give them for free. If you ever can't reach your manager, by the way, the best thing that you can do is you want to look at the list of items. Start with the cheapest or the least expensive item first and bonus that. A rule of thumb, never, ever, 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 ever bonus a block or cookware. It's not a good idea. The CPO goes crashing down. So just start with the lowest priced knives first. Maybe it's the table knives, maybe it's some gadgets. But then what you're going to do, you're going to write down normally, it's going to be this price. You're going to be able to save this price and then the killer deal price. It's the killer deal. And then you're going to let them know that today it's only blank. What's the today price? That's how much it is over 5 months. For those of you that don't know how to do the payment plans, I'm going to teach you guys this really quick. So I'm going to tell you about the payment plans. Here's a calculator. You guys see my calculator? Give me a thumbs up. Cool. So guys, if it's over 400, you can split it up over 5 months. Go ahead and jot that down. If it's over 400, you could split it up over 5 months. If it's over 200, you can split it up over 3 months. And if it's over 70, you can split it up over 2 months. So let's say your order was 405. There is a processing fee, a one-time processing fee of $12 that you're going to add. So check this out. Watch how I do this. I'm going to do 405 plus 12 equals 417. Now what am I going to do? I'm going to add the tax. What am I going to do? I'm going to multiply by 1.1. Why? Because this will add on a 10% sales tax. I'm going to do it again. Don't worry. If you guys didn't catch it, I'm going to do it again. I'm going to equals, and I'm going to divide it by 5. And that means their payment today is only $91.74. It's under $100 a month. And I would write that down in the today box. Miss Jones, today your favorite items, that would only be $91 today. And that includes tax. Let's say the order was $225. We could do it over 3 months. The admin fee is $6 for a 3-month payment plan. So we're going to add 6. And now we're going to multiply by 1.1 to get the 10% sales tax. If your taxes, let's say 8% where you're located. I know we have some people, in the Dubuque office. Let's say it's 8%. So then you would multiply by 1.08 equals, there it is. And then what do? You divide this one by 3. It would be 83 today, and that includes shipping and tax. And let's say last but not least, you got an order for a spatula spreader. You could split up over 2 months. Guys, what does it look like? You add 3, multiply by 1.1 if you're in Chicago, and then you divide it by 2. Miss Jones, that's only 42 today, and that includes shipping and tax. And that's how you do the payment plans. Guys, this is recorded, so of course you can watch that again if you need to. Now, next thing is I want to go ahead and tell you guys how to give them a good deal. Despite telling Mrs. Jones she doesn't have to buy anything, if we give her a good deal, her emotions will kick in because she can get exactly what she wants. So just use bonus points. Guys, the bonus points are the most simple way to tell you about how to use bonus points. Is to start with the bottom price of the pieces in the order first. And you see that thumb in the corner? You guys know what I'm talking about? The thumb in the app? Yeah, when that thumb is green, you could still give away free stuff. When the thumb goes orange, you got to be careful. You got to be cautious. It can still go through if it's orange, but it cannot go through if it's red. It won't even let you do it if it's red. It's going to not let you bonus it. So that's how you do it. So here's an example. Let's say we have Mrs. Barbara's like list. We add up all the knives. Comes out to $557. We gave her the shears for free, taking off $112. The killer deal would be only this much. We already calculating. We're going to go ahead and calculate the total payment. It's going to be $445 plus 12 times 1.1 divided by 5. You guys have all the things here. And are you guys? Some of you are probably curious as how we did the super shears for free. They took the normal price and they multiplied it by 0.2, and they got 111. The shears are 112. So that's how they were able to get that for free. How do you present the price? You present it just like it says in the manual. Make it make sense. Guys, the formatting follows the words in the manual. If she says no, what do? You maintain control and drop down to like list 2. Let's say you got your first list of 10 items, just cut it in half to 5 items. And drop down again if needed after 5. And then drop down again if needed to their favorite piece. Final thoughts, guys. You cannot be tired by the time the like list comes up. There's a difference between pushy and pleasantly persistent. Remember that the higher you start, the higher you finish. Guys, whenever you drop down, always make sure you rewrite the list on the whiteboard so you know what it looks like. And of course, what I would recommend is that every single one of you gets good at this. It's a pillar in your business. It's a pillar. Don't be stingy with bonus points. Don't always let that thumb stay green. Let it go orange. Give them some free stuff. And of course, guys, make sure you are having fun. That's how I crush the like list.